The Galactic Empire was a strong and powerful force. It ruled many star systems and planets. The Empire had never faced humans before. They only heard stories and rumors about Earth and its people. Some said humans were weak. Others said they were clever. But no one knew for sure. Captain Daniel Hayes was a young human officer. He worked on a special mission in space. His ship explored unknown parts of the galaxy. Daniel was calm and smart. He knew humans had to be careful with other alien races. One day, the Galactic Council sent a warning to the Empire. They said humans were different. The Empire had never fought a war with humans before, but it was dangerous to ignore them. The Council said humans could surprise anyone who tried to fight them. They warned the Empire to stay away or run if they wanted to live. The message shocked the Empire's leaders. Some thought it was a joke. Others felt afraid. The Empire was used to winning wars quickly. Now they faced a new kind of enemy. On Earth, President Michael Grant listened to reports about the Empire. He knew the aliens wanted to expand their power, but Earth was ready. Humans had built secret defenses and new technology. They kept these hidden from the galaxy. Daniel Hayes worked with a team of scientists and soldiers. They prepared for what might come. The humans did not want war, but they would not back down. The Empire sent scouts to learn more about humans. They watched Earth from far away. The scouts saw a planet full of life and peace. They saw cities, farms, and people living normal lives. It was hard to believe this quiet planet could fight a strong empire. Commander Lisa Parker was the leader of the Empire's scout team. She studied humans carefully. She was curious about their ways, but she also felt the warning was real. She warned her superiors, "Humans are not weak. We should be careful." Despite the warning, the Empire planned to send a big fleet to Earth. They thought humans would surrender easily. They did not expect resistance. Daniel looked at the stars and thought about the future. He hoped for peace but prepared for war. The message from the Galactic Council stayed in his mind. Run if you value your lives. The galaxy was about to change. Humans were ready to show their true strength. Commander Lisa Parker and her team landed on Earth. It was their first official meeting with humans. They came in a small ship that looked peaceful and friendly. Earth's leaders welcomed them with respect, but they watched the aliens closely. President Michael Grant spoke calmly to Lisa and her team. He said, "We want peace. We do not want war." Lisa smiled but kept her guard up. She knew the Empire was strong and proud. Lisa and her team visited many places on Earth. They saw tall buildings, busy cities, and quiet farms. The people seemed ordinary, just like any other planet's citizens. But Lisa noticed something strange. There was a quiet strength in their eyes. She felt they were ready for anything. Behind the scenes, Daniel Hayes worked hard. He was in charge of human defense. He knew the Empire might attack one day. Daniel and his team had built new ships and weapons. They were small and fast. They could hide well. Most of the galaxy did not know about them. Lisa sent messages back to the Empire. She said, "Humans look peaceful, but they have secrets. They are stronger than we thought." The Empire's leaders still did not listen. They believed humans would give up. One day, a small fight happened near Earth. A group of Empire patrol ships tried to enter human space. Daniel was ready. He sent a squad of fast ships to meet them. The humans surprised the Empire. They moved quickly and used smart tactics. The patrol ships had to retreat. Lisa watched the fight from her ship. She was shocked. She had never seen humans fight like this before. She realized the warning was true. Humans were not weak. After the battle, Lisa talked to Daniel. She said, "You are stronger than we expected. Maybe this war will be different." Daniel nodded. He said, "We want peace, but we will protect our home." The Empire started to worry. The leaders asked Lisa for advice. She said, "We must be careful. Humans will fight back hard." Meanwhile, Earth prepared for what might come. Daniel and his team worked day and night. They built more ships and trained more soldiers. They knew the Empire was powerful, but they had one advantage. Humans were united and ready to fight for their world. The first meeting between humans and the Empire ended without peace. But it showed both sides that the war might be closer than anyone thought. **** Daniel Hayes sat in the command room, watching the stars on the big screen. He knew the Empire was watching Earth closely. Their scouts sent many reports, but the information was not clear. The Empire could not understand how humans could hide so much power. Daniel smiled quietly. Humans were good at hiding their true strength. For years, they worked on secret projects. They built fast ships that could move without being seen. They made powerful energy weapons that no one expected. All of this was hidden from the galaxy. The Empire's scouts were confused. Some said humans were weak and easy to beat. Others warned the leaders to be careful. Commander Lisa Parker told the Empire's generals, "Humans learn fast. They change and grow stronger after every fight." One day, an Empire patrol ship moved too close to Earth's border. Daniel saw the ship on the radar. He gave orders quickly. "Prepare the fighters. We will stop them before they get closer." Small human ships flew out of hidden hangars. They were fast and small, but strong. They surrounded the patrol ship before it could react. The humans used new weapons that disabled the ship's engines. The patrol ship sent a message, "We are under attack," requesting backup, but help was too far away. The humans forced the patrol ship to leave Earth's space. Back on the Empire's command ship, Lisa watched the fight. She was surprised by how well the humans fought. She said to her officers, "They are better than we thought. We must warn the Emperor." The Empire's leaders were still unsure. They believed their power was greater, but they could not ignore the growing human strength. Daniel and his team worked hard every day. They trained pilots and built more ships. The humans knew the Empire would not stop. They had to be ready. Lisa decided to visit Earth again. She wanted to learn more about the humans. She met with President Michael Grant and Daniel Hayes. They talked about peace and war. Lisa said, "I see humans are strong and smart, but we want peace." Daniel replied, "We want peace too, but we will defend our home." The talks ended without a clear agreement. Both sides knew that war might come soon. Daniel looked at the stars and thought, "We have one chance to protect Earth. We must be ready." The galaxy was watching. A new battle was about to begin. *********. The Empire was angry after the small defeat near Earth. Emperor Varkan called his top leaders to the Great Hall. He was a tall man with a strong voice. "We cannot let humans challenge us," he said. "Send the fleet to Earth. Show them our power." Admiral Samuel Carter was chosen to lead the fleet. He was a skilled and proud officer. He believed the Empire could win easily. The fleet was huge, with many warships and weapons ready for battle. Earth, Daniel Hayes heard the news. He knew the Empire was coming with full force. He gathered his leaders. "We must prepare. The fleet will arrive soon. We cannot lose." Daniel and his team worked day and night. They activated Earth's defense grids. Powerful energy beams surrounded the planet, ready to stop any attack. The secret human fleet waited in space. Their ships were small but fast. Daniel trusted their speed and skill. Commander Lisa Parker watched the Empire fleet leave the home planet. She felt nervous. The humans were stronger than before. She sent a message to the Emperor. "They will fight back. We must be careful." The Empire's fleet moved fast toward Earth. The stars lit up with warships and weapons. The humans watched from their hidden stations. When the fleet reached Earth's orbit, the battle began. The Empire fired the first shots. Powerful energy blasts flew through space. Humans answered quickly. Their small ships moved fast between the big warships. They used clever tactics to avoid the heavy weapons. Daniel led a group of fighters. They flew close to the Empire ships, striking weak points. Many Empire ships were damaged. The battle was fierce and loud. Both sides lost many ships. The Empire did not expect humans to fight with such strength and skill. Lisa Parker changed her mind about the war. She realized humans were not just survivors, they were warriors. She sent a secret message to Daniel. We must talk. There is more to this war than you know. After the battle, the fleet stopped. Neither side won. The Empire's leaders were confused and worried. Daniel stood on Earth's command deck. He looked at the stars and thought about the future. The warning from the Galactic Council came back to him. Run if you value your lives. But Daniel knew humans would never run. They would stand and fight to protect their home. *****. The battle between humans and the Empire was just beginning. The Empire thought they would win quickly. They had many big ships and strong weapons. But humans were not easy to defeat. Daniel Hayes flew his fighter with skill. He led a small group of ships that moved fast and attacked the enemy's weak spots. The Empire's big ships were slow and heavy. They could not keep up. The humans used new weapons that fired energy beams. These beams could cut through metal and shields. Daniel's team hit many Empire ships. Some were badly damaged and had to leave. Commander Lisa Parker watched the fight from her ship. She was amazed. Humans fought with courage and clever plans. She sent a message to her officers. We must change our plan. Humans are stronger than we thought. During the battle, Lisa made a choice. She wanted to help the humans. She sent a secret message to Daniel, offering to share information about the Empire's weaknesses. Daniel received Lisa's message and was surprised. He did not fully trust her, but he knew her help could be useful. The fight went on for hours. Both sides lost many ships. The sky was filled with flashes from explosions and energy beams. After the battle, Daniel called his team. We did well, but the Empire will come again. We must be ready for the next fight. The Empire's leaders were angry and confused. They did not expect such strong resistance. Some generals wanted to keep fighting. Others said it was time to stop. Emperor Varkan faced a hard choice. His empire was strong, but humans had something different. They learned fast. They worked together. Daniel and his team worked hard to repair their ships and build more fighters. They trained new pilots every day. They knew this war would last a long time. Lisa Parker met with Daniel secretly. They talked about peace and war. Lisa said, I did not expect humans to be this strong. Maybe we can find a way to end the fighting. Daniel replied, we want peace too, but we will protect Earth. We cannot give up. The humans and the Empire waited for the next battle. Both sides knew the war would change the galaxy forever. The Empire's leaders gathered again. They studied the reports from the battles near Earth. The truth was clear. Humans were not weak. They were strong, smart, and fast to learn. The warning from the Galactic Council had been right. Emperor Varkan sat on his throne. He looked tired and worried. We must decide what to do, he said. Should we keep fighting or try to find peace? Some generals wanted to fight harder. They believed the Empire was still stronger. Others said the war was too risky. The Empire was losing many ships and soldiers. Commander Lisa Parker spoke honestly. Humans are different. They grow stronger after each battle. We should listen to the warning and be careful, the Emperor thought deeply. He knew the Empire could not afford a long war with humans. But he was proud and did not want to give up. On Earth, Daniel Hayes heard about the Empire's struggle. He felt hope. He and his team worked harder than ever. They built new ships with better weapons and shields. Sarah Mitchell, a human ambassador, sent a message to the Empire. She said, "You were warned to run. Now it is your choice. Peace or war." The message was clear. Humans wanted peace but would not back down. Inside the Empire, the leaders argued. Some said they must withdraw to save their forces. Others wanted to continue the war. Emperor Varkan finally made a choice. "We will try to negotiate," he said, "but we will prepare for battle just in case." Daniel and Sarah prepared for the peace talks. They wanted to end the war before more lives were lost. Lisa Parker helped with the talks. She shared information about the Empire's plans. She hoped the talks would work. The peace talks began on a neutral space station. Humans and Empire leaders met face to face. The room was tense. Both sides remembered the battles and losses. Sarah spoke first. "We want a future where all can live free and safe. We do not want more war." The Emperor replied, "The Empire wants peace, but we will protect our people." Daniel watched carefully. He knew the talks were difficult. Both sides had pride and fear. The talks lasted for days. Sometimes they argued. Sometimes they found common ground. Both sides agreed to stop fighting while the talks continued. It was a small hope for peace. Daniel thought about the future. The galaxy was changing. Humans had shown their strength. Now they hoped for peace but were ready to fight if needed. The peace talks gave hope, but the war was not over. On Earth, people united like never before. Nations that once disagreed now worked together. They knew the Empire was strong, but humans were stronger when they stood as one. Daniel Hayes helped to lead this new human alliance. He worked with Sarah Mitchell and many others. Together they planned how to defend Earth and nearby colonies. They built new ships and trained new pilots every day. Humans used every chance to learn more about the Empire. They sent small teams on secret missions. These teams moved quietly in the Empire's space. They watched the Empire's movements and found weak spots. Admiral Carter of the Empire was confused. He did not understand how humans could grow so fast. He told the Emperor, "Humans are not like any enemy we have seen. They work together and change quickly." Lisa Parker now worked closely with humans. She shared secret Empire information with Daniel and Sarah. She believed the only way to stop the war was to help humans win. The human secret missions hurt the Empire. They damaged supply lines and communication stations. The Empire's soldiers grew tired and worried. On Earth, Daniel said, "Our strength is our unity. We will protect our home and all who live here." The Empire's leaders were scared. They saw the humans grow stronger each day. Some wanted to end the war quickly. Others still wanted to fight. The Emperor watched the news and reports. He knew his empire was losing control. The humans had one great power. They never gave up. The humans planned a big attack. Daniel and Sarah led the mission. They wanted to strike the Empire's key star system. The attack was fast and strong. Humans moved like shadows, hitting hard and disappearing. The Empire's defenses could not keep up. Admiral Carter was captured during the battle. He was surprised by how humans treated him. They showed respect and offered peace if he helped. Lisa Parker told the Emperor, "Humans are not our enemies. They fight for freedom and peace. Maybe we can change." The Emperor listened but was not sure. The war had gone too far. Daniel and Sarah worked with Lisa to prepare for the next steps. The galaxy was watching. Humans were no longer just survivors. They were leaders. The war was not just about battles now. It was about hope, unity, and the future. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. The human attack on the Empire's key star system surprised many. Their small ships moved fast and used clever tricks. They struck important targets before the Empire could react. Admiral Carter was captured during the battle. He did not expect humans to treat him with respect. They gave him food and medical help. Daniel Hayes and Sarah Mitchell talked with him carefully. Carter began to see humans differently. He thought, these people fight hard, but they also show honor. Commander Lisa Parker had already switched sides. She gave humans secret plans and helped them understand the Empire better. Using this new knowledge, humans improved their ships and weapons. They built faster fighters and stronger shields. The Empire felt the pressure. Their soldiers were tired, and their leaders argued. Some wanted to surrender. Others still hoped for victory. Daniel and Sarah planned the next big move. They wanted to attack the Empire's capital system. It was a dangerous mission, but they knew it could end the war. The humans prepared carefully. They trained pilots and made sure their ships were ready. Lisa gave the humans more secrets. She said, if you succeed, the Empire will fall. The attack began with speed and surprise. Humans used all their skills. They fought with courage and smart plans. The Empire's defenses were strong, but humans found ways around them. They disabled key weapons and captured important ships. After a fierce battle, the humans took control of the capital system. The Empire's leaders were shocked. Emperor Varkan had no choice. He agreed to start serious peace talks. Daniel, Sarah, and Lisa met with the Emperor. The talks were hard, but both sides wanted an end to the war. Humans asked for freedom for all planets that the Empire had ruled. They wanted a new future for the galaxy. The Emperor agreed to many of their demands. The war was ending. Daniel thought about all the battles and losses. He was proud of how humans fought. They had shown courage, unity, and strength. The galaxy watched as humans became a powerful force. They did not start the war, but they had won it. Peace came slowly, but it came. The humans and former Empire worlds began to build new friendships. Daniel looked at the stars and smiled. The future was full of hope. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. After the humans took control of the Empire's capital system, the galaxy changed quickly. Many planets that once feared the Empire felt hope. They began to talk with humans and form new friendships. Emperor Varkan was no longer the ruler he once was. His power had broken. He knew that the old way of ruling was over. He agreed to step down and let a new council govern the galaxy. Daniel Hayes worked with leaders from many planets. They wanted peace and fairness for everyone. Sarah Mitchell helped create rules that protected freedom for all worlds. Lisa Parker stayed with the humans. She became a bridge between the old empire and the new alliance. Her knowledge helped keep the peace strong. On Earth, people celebrated the end of the war. They honored the soldiers and pilots who fought bravely. Daniel was proud but knew this was only the start of a new journey. Many former Empire worlds began to rebuild. They welcomed human help and ideas. The humans shared technology and knowledge to make lives better, but not everyone was happy. Some groups wanted the old empire back. They tried to cause trouble and start fights again. Daniel and his team worked hard to stop these problems. They knew peace was fragile and must be protected. The new Galactic Council met often. They made decisions together, listening to all voices. It was a slow process, but it brought hope. Daniel thought about the warning he heard long ago. Run if you value your lives. Now humans did not run. They stood tall and led. Sarah said, "We showed the galaxy what humans can do when they unite. This is only the beginning." Lisa smiled and said, I am proud to stand with you. Together, we will build a better future." Daniel looked up at the stars. The galaxy was wide and full of mysteries. But now, humans had a place among the stars. War was over, but the story of humanity was just beginning. Asterisk, 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 the new Galactic Council was ready. Humans had earned their place among the stars. Daniel Hayes was chosen as Earth's ambassador. It was a great honor, but also a big responsibility. Daniel traveled to the Council's space station. There, leaders from many planets gathered. They wanted to keep peace and build a better future. The Council worked on new laws. They made sure no empire or group could control others by force again. Freedom and respect were the new rules. Sarah Mitchell joined Daniel in the Council. She helped with talks and decisions. Together, they made sure Earth's voice was strong and clear. Lisa Parker stayed close. She helped the Council understand the past and avoid old mistakes. Her loyalty to peace was important. The galaxy began to change. Trade and travel between planets grew. New friendships formed. The stars felt less dangerous. Daniel thought about how far humans had come. From a quiet planet, they became leaders. They did not want war, but they were ready to fight to protect their home. On Earth, people watched the stars with pride. They knew their world was special, not because it was the strongest, but because humans never gave up. Daniel remembered the warning from the Galactic Council long ago: run if you value your lives. Now that warning was a promise. "We will never run," Daniel said quietly. "We will protect our home and help others." The galaxy is big, but humans are ready. The Council faced many challenges ahead. Old enemies still lurked. New problems would come. But the humans were not afraid. Daniel looked at the stars. The future was full of hope and promise. The story of humanity was just beginning. Humans had changed the galaxy. They showed that courage, unity, and strength come from the heart. The stars were theirs now, not to conquer, but to protect and explore. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.